That's for a thumbnail because I tend to be caught unawares when I'm doing the recording, and then when I put it up on YouTube, I realize that the front page is the thumbnail is me with just like that. My eyes looking all like if I'm drunk or high or something to that, which I am not. Today is day 7 of my journey, and I want to share with you what's going on. Firstly, I've decided at this time I'm going to do the journey differently. I am not going to focus, well, that's not true. I will have, I will focus on the external portion of my journey, which in this case is eating, nutrition, and then we have the inner journey going on, the meditating, the journaling, and showing off my business, these things here. But what I'm really focusing on is on the inner work, which I believe is the game changer. I said it before, weight loss can be easy. You follow a plan, you stick with it, and you do it. The only problem is that many times we can be 3 to 4 weeks into our plan or 6 months, and then some unresolved issue shows up, some unmet need shows up, something that triggers a behavior that is not conducive to the journey. And then we stop and we start doing other stuff. Or we think we've have it down packed, and then something sneaks in small and you don't catch it on time, and next thing you know, it goes from this to this. And I'm talking about myself. Okay, in September 13, 2024, I let go of sugar, all sugars, flour, bread, caffeine. I wasn't really into caffeine, but that was the whole process, was caffeine, junk food. Okay, and since 2024, I've had the occasional ice cream, a little bit one time for a birthday party, and little slivers of cakes for a birthday party because I don't want to not enjoy that portion and that part. But for the most part, I have none. I don't eat chips. I have not eaten any chips. I don't really eat cake except for that every so often for a birthday party, and it's only a little bit. But I don't eat cake. I don't eat chips. I don't eat cookies. I don't eat candy, and I don't eat ice cream. Right? Though I've eaten ice cream before. But anyway, I've eaten ice cream once or twice, and that's because of situations where I don't want to be like, no. And since it's not my thing, it doesn't really trigger any other movement, or it doesn't trigger any other behaviors. So letting go of all these things and being cocky, thinking that I got this, I'm only eating 3 meals a day, I've lost 65 pounds, it's so easy, and I'm doing it without working out, because that was the truth. I did it only on eating. And then cherries snuck in. It was summer of 2025, and I started eating cherries. If they're good for you, then I started eating a massive amount of cherries. Then cherries left for the season. And then I started eating grapes. And I swear to you, I've gained weight on grapes. I don't eat junk food. I don't eat pizza. Every so often, I will eat a Wendy's hamburger without any bread, just no ketchup, no mayo. I do like the cheese. I like the taste of meat. So the cheese the cheese sort of kind of like it takes the taste of meat, and I can't taste it. It's strange. I love eating meat, but I don't like the taste of it. I can't explain it. Anyway, so the cheese helps. I don't eat fried food except for the Wendy's hamburger every so often. And yeah, and I gained weight. Little things that just sneak in, and I didn't catch it. I did not catch it until it got to the point that old habits of overeating, of eating large quantities, just snuck in there. And in my head, because I'm not eating poorly, I was okay with it. And next thing you know, I'm 30 pounds heavier again. I'm like, what the heck? And I'm back in this journey because this time I've decided that it's the mental aspect I have to work with. It's the inner game. It's what's going on in the subconscious. Because subconsciously, whatever goes on in the subconscious rules our actions 95% of the time. So now I'm locking in on the portion control. And I'm making that my basis. I'm gonna lock in that. That's gonna be the crux of when it comes to the eating. And I have to get it over the mental chatter of, ooh, I'm just not eating enough if I do portion control. Can I really eat 2 eggs? Is that enough for me to get full? Type of thing. And then, you don't do it, right? So I'm doing the inner work for that. Actually, I have not started the inner work for that. I've been doing the inner work for other things, but I am going to start doing it for portion control. I'm doing it for my business. And with that being said, here it is, day 7, and I took a look back. What's going on? Am I working out every day? Practically every day. Yes, I am, actually. I didn't do weight training one day. I actually didn't do it only one day. On Saturday, I walked 12,000 steps, and I decided to walk my clients home to another place so that way I can get my steps in, and I felt like I worked enough. But every day I've done some sort of weight training or some sort of body work or something. And so I'm hitting that. I am hitting my videos like I have planned for 90 days. I am hitting my meditation, my journaling, my inner work. I'm doing it all. But I feel like I'm doing it haphazardly, is how I feel. So, taking a step back, going over and realizing that I don't have a plan in place. I have a plan in place, but I don't have a schedule in place. It's not structured properly. And I don't want that to be the reason why I get derailed. It is almost 4 p.m. and now I'm doing this video here. It should have been done in the morning. Because now after this here, I'm going to do some core work. And soon my little boy's going to come in. And he's loud. He's playing the computer, doing his homework. He's life in the house. And then my hubby's going to come home. And he turns on the TV, but I swear he's deaf. He's not. He just likes the TV loud. I don't know. I think my son is loud and he puts the TV on louder because the kid is loud on the computer. But it's just life and I love it. I have to admit, I don't complain about it because it's life. It's noise, it's life, it's joy, it's life. It's like so good. I love it. But it does get in the way. So I try to do things early. So that being said, I did take a step back. I took reflection and I need to put things in better place. So I need to pick a time where that time is non-negotiable. It's going to be my time when I do cardio. I love cardio. People don't like cardio. I like cardio. I like the way my mind thinks about things. I like being in the zone. I love it. Just like I love strength training. I love the grunting. I love the sweating. I love it. It's like so good. Yesterday I was working out and it was so good. As a matter of fact, I had a drink on Saturday. I'm not supposed to be drinking. And then I gave myself permission to drink on Saturday, so I gave myself permission to drink on Sunday. I'm not drinking a lot, I'm drinking less, but still, nonetheless. And that's how it sneaks up. I'm thinking of taking the drinking, the little bit that I do, and working on set. I like to lift heavy. It makes me feel powerful, and I like the sweating, and I like the grunting that comes with it. It's like there's nothing like it. It's so good. So maybe I'll take that as my high, Looking for strategies. This time I'm doing things differently because this time I want to do it forever. I want this to be something that I will do for as long as I live. And something that I could teach my clients to do as long as they live. So that weight loss will be permanent. Even when life intrudes, my friends, life intrudes. So that's one strategy, just one implementation I'm going to do this week. Pick a time for my workouts and do it at that time. Before, when I was working the gym and fitness was all I did all day long and was my life. Literally, that was my identity. I used to I used to run at 10 p.m. I'm 10 p.m. At 10 a.m. 10 to 11, I would run for practically a whole hour, and then 2 to 3, I would do my strength training because that was after work. And then, so it was always morning cardio, afternoon strength training. Now it's a little bit difficult because I have a lot of things going on, but I need to put in a time for me to do my cardio. And then, yeah. So I'll do my cardio from I'm gonna say 6 to 6:30, 6 to 6:45, and then I still have to work on the time, but that's we get my time more or less in the morning. And then I'm gonna do strength training at 12:30 to 1 around there, or 12:30 to 1:15, and then I'm gonna keep on by my day. On most days, I have a client on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12:30 to 1. Actually, still have to do it before her. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe for lunchtime I'll do some strength training, and then I eat my lunch, and then I take care of my client and whatnot. So it's about strategies implementation. It's about going back, reflecting what went right, and reflecting on how you can do better. This is a journey, and this is normal. Past times I've powered through, and I lose the weight, and I get super fit, and then I didn't resolve things. I just kind of like lost over it. But this time I am putting in the work, making a difference. And let me share this day 7 of my journey. Today I think I saw my belly looked a little bit less bloat here with these pants here, and I was like impressed with myself, by the way. But I want to have better results, and that means I want to learn from that and pivot, implement, see how that works. And if it works, I continue doing it that way. And catching things early before they get too deep. Like I call the liquor. That's it. No more. Anyway, friends, I hope this helps you as much as it's helping me. Because it is helping me, by the way.